Hello there. Whoa. I think you're a pretty interesting person. And there are no other words quite beaten into submission like the words introvert and extrovert. I'm gonna be using these words a lot, so I need to clarify their meanings real quick. An extrovert is someone that feels energized when they're hanging out with people. Kinda like when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and want to keep hanging out and talking with them. Whereas being an introvert is like being in a marriage. You feel absolutely drained and only feel energized when you're by yourself. As to which one I am an introvert. Don't get me wrong, I am super confident in my speech whenever I'm talking to myself. Hey, ew. Because you see, when I'm talking to myself, I know for sure that someone is listening and that I'm not going to get interrupted. This is why socializing takes a huge toll on my senile brain. Because when it's with another person, I panic. Since I don't know whether or not what I'm saying is engaging enough. So I tend to panic and talk faster than I would of myself. It feels to me that for other people, talking to people is like watching a cutscene. To me, it feels like a QuickTime event. What the hell is it? You know, forming human connections is a lot like a woman giving birth. You never know what's going to come out of it. It is scary, but it can be very rewarding too. But most of the time it's hard. Whenever I'm having trouble finding something in a store, I avoid asking store employees for help more than high school boys avoid taking a shower. Unless these sausages that I'm looking for got brought back to life by the Dragon Balls and ran away, I will try my absolute damnest to avoid talking. If I gotta ask for help, then my day is ruined. Not because it's some weird pride thing, but because it's terrifying. The next one might be a little specific, but say there is a vendor selling food. If I'm interested in seeing what they have to offer, I will walk past the vendor and I'll quickly scan the food. You gotta do this up close. But not too close, because you don't want to accidentally start a Pokemon battle. And if I missed something, I will do a U-turn and go back for another glance. Now, if I have to do it a third time, I just give up. At this point, the person behind the counter has to be mighty suspicious. And at that point, the only thing I'm eating is a fat L. This is also true for shops as well, by the way. Especially if it's locally owned. Because I don't want to walk in and give them, false hope that I'm buying something and then leave. That's too cruel. Although I'm probably overthinking it and they got other things to care about. If I know that there is something that I'm getting, then this isn't a problem. This is the one time I'm praying that I'm in the vicinity of multiple people. Because if there's another person in there, then it's safe to enter. You just gotta get out of there before they do. And if they manage to get out before you, you're done. Pack it up. Rolling doubles ain't gonna help you here because you're trapped in the shadow realm, my friend. Until another person comes. This video was supposed to be way longer, but I guess, it's kind of concerning because that means I have a lot of bad social skills. But I guess I'll make another one. And thank you for listening. Or not, because I'm just talking to myself. But maybe you'd like to stay to chat a bit longer.